Credit cards. Many adults you know may have one, or even more than one. We know that these cards pay for items, but is that truly what they do? Or are they designed to be a double-edged sword? In this video, I'll show you just how to apply for, use, and manage a credit card. I will also discuss about the pros and cons of having one. The time you are most likely to apply for a credit card is when you first enter college. You may find yourself with a bunch of emails from credit card vendors all persuading you to apply for their card. The first thing when coming upon this is to stay away. Don't sign up for the first card vendor you see. Do your research on interest rates for each card before you sign up, and look for credit card incentives you want, whether it be airline miles or cash back on purchases. When you do find a credit card vendor you want, you will have to fill out an application that may vary in information depending on the vendor. The things you need to look at when signing the application are the incentives, the APR or interest rate, the fees including annual fees and late fees, and your credit limit. This credit limit is how much you can spend on your credit card. If your credit limit is $2,000, then you can only spend $2,000 on that card. If you go over, credit card companies could charge you fees for overspending, lower your credit score and limit, and might cancel your credit card account altogether. The APR, or annual percentage rate, is the interest rate that credit card companies will charge you. When it's time to pay for what you've purchased on your credit card, companies will offer you a choice to pay the minimum payment rather than having to pay the entire balance off. For example, if your APR is 20% and you purchase $500 on your credit card, but only made the minimum payment of $50, you would then own interest of $100 per year, 20% of $500, or $8.33 per month, 20% of $500 divided by 12, which is added onto your balance. This reoccurring interest is how people can start to have credit card debt. However, there is a way to prevent this, and luckily, it's simple. Pay off your credit card balance all at once and never pay the minimum payment, unless that's all you can afford. If you follow this advice, I can assure you that your credit score and credit limit will rise. Because you see, credit card companies want to do business with customers that pay on time and stay within their limits. The more you follow the rules and respect your card, the more the companies will want to do business with you. At this point, you might be wondering why I keep on mentioning credit score. Credit score, otherwise known as your FICO score, is what credit card companies use to grade you. Your credit is on a scale of 0 to 800. However, when you first sign up for a credit card, your beginning score will vary based on credit information. What credit card companies see as a high-valued customer is one with a FICO score of over 700. If your FICO score is less than 700, you will typically have a higher APR, as the credit card company will view you as more of a credit risk. Your FICO credit score can be affected by almost anything: your debt, payment history, or your credit history. So, to recap, when signing up for a credit card, it's always nice to look at each card and what incentives they offer. However, look at the APR to make sure your potential interest charges are as low as possible. Your FICO score can help you set a lower interest rate, but overspending could cause you to go into credit card debt, which is why paying off your entire balance each month is the best advice. So you see, credit cards are useful. However, with them come a lot more dangers than initially realized. This video shouldn't make you not get a credit card, but rather give you useful advice to manage it appropriately.